You've probably noticed a brand new wave of incredibly powerful AI tools suddenly popping up all over your TikTok feed. The real challenge isn't just seeing them though. It's learning how to actually leverage these insights without feeling completely overwhelmed by dashboards. TikTok itself recently rolled out game-changing features like Top Ad Spotlight and the Creative Assistant. These tools openly expose top-performing creatives, reveal which budgets are being allocated, and even pinpoint exactly where people are clicking within the video. For initial research, this level of transparency is absolutely fantastic, giving you a direct look into what is truly moving the needle. But here is the critical pivot point. Seeing what works is one thing, but turning that intel into dozens of high-performing platform-ready short clips is a completely different problem. That entire gap between insight and scalable execution is precisely where a tool like Vizard steps in to completely change the game for you. I want to walk you through exactly how to harness those competitive findings and transform them into a relentless content machine that actually drives business results. So let's quickly set the scene with a specific research example. Imagine you discover a winning perfume ad in TikTok's Top Ad Spotlight. This ad is a 30-second clip featuring a strong hook that immediately answers a common customer question. You can tell it's clearly running with a significant budget, suggesting high confidence in its performance metrics. The Creative Assistant then provides crucial performance breakdowns, showing engagement spikes at the 2, 8, and 17-second marks. Furthermore, you see a wealth of user comments asking simple questions like, "What perfume is that?" or "Where exactly can I buy this?" From a pure research perspective, having this data on timing, user intent, and creative elements is incredibly valuable intelligence. You can even see the landing page they are driving traffic to, because they wisely used UTM tracking codes on the link. TikTok's analysis also suggests why the creative is succeeding, highlighting elements like the answer to comment hook, social proof, and a very clear call to action. Now, here is where the vast majority of creators and marketers unfortunately stop in their process. They will screenshot the winning ad, perhaps copy the initial hook line, and then they waste days manually editing 20 different clips from their longer videos. Alternatively, they might pay an editor anywhere from $50 to $200 per clip, and often still miss those critical high-impact moments identified in the research. That entire approach is fundamentally slow, unnecessarily expensive, and frankly, it's just not an efficient way to scale your content output. Let me introduce you to a fundamentally better workflow, one designed specifically to allow your content strategy to scale exponentially. Step 1 is exactly what you're already doing. Conduct your competitive research within the TikTok Creative Center. Step 2 involves pulling all the relevant long-form assets, the review videos or creator footage that you or your team already possess. Step 3 is letting Vizard automatically identify those crucial viral moments and intelligently slice them into clips optimized for every platform. And finally, Step 4 is scheduling those new clips to post automatically, ensuring the algorithm constantly receives a steady, optimized feed of fresh content. This eliminates any manual scrubbing through hours of footage, removes the guesswork about where the hook actually lies, and stops the frantic scrambling to post on time. Now, let me break down exactly how this advanced workflow plays out using our earlier perfume ad example. The Top Ad Spotlight clearly pinpointed key timestamps. Viewers clicked when a money-saving claim appeared at 2 seconds, glimpsed the landing page at 8 seconds, and reacted to the longevity benefit at 17 seconds. With Vizard, you feed it a single 10 or 15-minute review video, and the Auto-Edit Viral Clips feature automatically identifies those similar high-energy moments. It will instantly generate 3 to 6 short clips, perfectly sized for every platform aspect ratio, 9:16 for TikTok, 4:5 for Instagram, and 1:1 for the main feed. Each generated clip even comes with suggested text overlays, optimized captions, and music suggestions that match the original creative energy. You are moving from hours of painstaking manual work to having ready-to-post creative assets in literally just a matter of minutes. Another crucial area where the native TikTok tools fall short is addressing cadence and overall posting consistency across your accounts. You can absolutely know what content format works best, but if you fail to post it at the optimal time and frequency, you will never build meaningful momentum with the algorithm. This is the exact moment the auto-schedule feature inside Vizard fundamentally changes the entire game for sustained growth. You simply set your desired posting frequency, select the clips you want to release, and Vizard automatically queues and publishes them according to a smart, predetermined cadence. You gain the power to test different posting windows, strategically scale up the cadence specifically on proven winning clips, and even automatically pause a series if a particular piece starts underperforming. Effectively, this is like having a highly attentive junior social media manager working for you around the clock who genuinely never needs to sleep. Let's switch gears now and look at another powerful example involving beautiful jewelry pieces for a different style of content. I pulled one creative from the dashboard that ran for 7 seconds, featuring gorgeous macro shots of earrings hanging delicately from artisanal pottery. The entire creative strategy here was not a hard buy now sales pitch, but rather it leaned heavily into cultural resonance and aspiration. That type of emotional intel is incredibly valuable, but replicating that nuanced creative direction without a full-scale creative studio presents a real hurdle. Vizard makes this possible by helping you efficiently repurpose that raw, user-generated content or any long-form piece you have on file. The tool can automatically pull those beautiful product close-ups, stitch together relevant voiceovers, and generate multiple clip variations framed perfectly for Reels, Shorts, and TikTok. You can quickly A/B test a product-led clip, focusing only on the sparkle and close-up details, versus an ethos-led clip focusing on text about empowerment or the gem's meaning. This allows you to empirically see which communication style resonates most strongly with your target audience in real-time testing. Here's another subtle yet incredibly powerful advantage. Vizard actively suggests headline and caption variations based on the actual clips it intelligently generates. If you observe success from that emotional jewelry ad, the tool's caption suggestions will propose lines that lean heavily emotional, contrasting them with transactional captions for easy A/B testing. This capability saves you immense amounts of creative brainpower and dramatically speeds up your entire iteration cycle without requiring deep copywriting skills. And consider the headache for creators running large influencer programs or substantial UGC campaigns involving many creators submitting raw files in disparate formats. Instead of manually receiving 15 raw files and spending hours reformatting them, Vizard ingests everything and immediately standardizes the entire batch. It handles the auto-resizing, auto-subtitling, and auto-optimization, so every creator's best moment becomes a set of ready-to-post assets instantly. Crucially, you can apply the very same caption templates and scheduling rules across all creators to maintain strict brand consistency across your entire campaign. Let's address the common frustration of the AI says X problem, where TikTok's assistant might note a high budget, but leaves the actual scalability totally vague. You still need a practical way to test scalability and confirm if you can replicate those massive results without an equally massive initial outlay of cash. Vizard solves this by allowing you to test genuinely scaled creatives incredibly quickly and efficiently. Instead of betting thousands of dollars on one unproven hypothesis, you can now produce 10 creative variations in less than an hour and run small focused tests. This process helps you find the earliest positive signals, like CTR or view-through rates, long before you commit large marketing dollars, drastically reducing your risk profile. Let's make this even more concrete with a simple, relatable makeup product, a new lipstick launch. You might desire a short ad structure that opens with a sharp close-up hook, transitions to demonstrating the product on diverse skin tones, and concludes with a packaging reveal and a strong call to action. The TikTok assistant can suggest the ideal script for this, but Vizard is what makes that script instantly executable from your existing long-form content. Take your 8 to 12-minute haul video, and Vizard's auto-edit feature isolates the best 6 to 12 specific snippets that perfectly align with your desired structure. It automatically overlays key marketing text, such as "no smudge, all-day wear," and proposes actionable CTAs like "shop now with free shipping" onto the final clips. You then schedule these polished clips to drip feed out weekly so you never flood the feed, carefully watching which versions gain real traction over time. If one particular hook resonates strongly with your audience, Vizard allows you to rapidly replicate that exact successful hook structure across multiple other product videos in your catalog. Let's quickly compare this to other editing options you might be considering, because the distinction here is vital. First, traditional basic video editors are inherently manual. You must find the moment, cut it, export it, resize it for every platform, subtitle it, and then repeat the entire tedious process. Second, some so-called AI editors only automatically trim based on simple silence detection or scene changes, completely missing the crucial marketing context like the precise hook location or user click points. Third, dedicated scheduling tools are great for posting, but they offer absolutely no intelligence or optimization for the creative content itself before it goes live. Vizard uniquely sits in the integrated middle. It understands content performance signals, extracts marketing-relevant clips, formats everything for specific platforms, and handles the entire scheduling calendar. Simply put, other tools do either editing or posting, whereas Vizard manages the entire creative-to-publish workflow end-to-end with content optimization baked in. You will still absolutely need to nail the marketing fundamentals, ensure good audience targeting, define a clear offer, and verify your landing pages are perfect. But when it comes to generating a high volume of consistent testable creative assets at serious scale, Vizard typically slashes the time from initial idea to published clip by over 80% based on our experience. This massive time savings translates directly into the ability to run far more creative experiments and iterate faster to find your eventual winning formula without needing to hire a massive internal team. Let's look at one final real-world success story to drive this home. We had a client who transformed dozens of long-form interviews into a steady pipeline of daily short clips. They used Vizard to auto-generate the clips, added simple high-contrast captions, and scheduled 30 unique posts across just 2 weeks using the content calendar. Their organic reach saw a significant jump because the algorithm rewarded that steady cadence and those inherently clear, well-defined hooks. They then took those best-performing organic clips, the ones already proven to engage, and repurposed them immediately into cold traffic ads on Facebook and TikTok. The tangible result was a major boost in their overall return on ad spend because the creative foundation was already validated by a live audience. This is the practical playbook we're talking about. You discover strategy using TikTok's transparency tools. You repurpose at massive scale using Vizard, and then you amplify intelligently where it makes the most financial sense. So, what action should you be taking right now to implement this today? If you are currently doing TikTok research, absolutely keep using the Top Ads Spotlight to learn what is successfully converting users. But you must pair that static research with a dynamic, active content engine. That means grabbing your long assets and dropping them straight into Vizard. Let the AI pull out all those viral-ready clips, pick your top performers, and then immediately leverage auto-schedule combined with the content calendar to publish with perfect consistency. Make sure you keep the messaging sounding natural. Don't let every single clip feel like a hard advertisement, but ensure every piece has that clear, powerful hook and a defined destination, like a product tag or a link in the bio. I will be completely honest. No amount of artificial intelligence can ever replace genuine creative thinking that comes from a human mind. What these advanced tools absolutely do is accelerate, scale, and execute upon that foundational creative thinking at an unprecedented velocity. If you are tired of wasting countless hours on tedious manual editing and want to start transforming raw research into dozens of production-ready clips for testing, Vizard is undeniably the missing link. Use the competitor dashboards to spy on the best structures. Then leverage Vizard to instantly clone those effective formats, test numerous variations, and scale up the proven winners rapidly. The content landscape is shifting incredibly fast, and while TikTok's new AI features give you excellent strategic direction, you need execution at speed and volume. You need a tool that automates the entire creative workflow from end to end so you aren't trapped by tedious, time-sucking editing tasks. Here is Vizard summarized in one powerful sentence. It makes your long videos work for you automatically, finds the most impactful bites that matter, schedules them smartly across your channels, and manages it all from one central calendar. This frees you up to focus entirely on the strategic levers that actually move your key business metrics, instead of wasting time on mundane trimming. I've given you all the essential cheat codes to unlock this level of efficiency and output right now. The final push is now on you. Diligently do the research. Allow Vizard to handle the heavy lifting of production, and then aggressively double down on every single winning clip you discover. Cheers to that. Now go out there and make something that truly sticks with your audience for the long haul.